হ্যালো আরবান সোলস, কি খবর? আপনারা সবাই নিশ্চয়ই অনেক ভালো আছেন। আমি অনেক ভালো আছি কারণ আমি ভ্যাকেশনে আসছি। সাফনের বাবা ভ্যাকেশনে নিয়ে আসছে আমারে। আজকে কই ঘুরতে আসছি? কই নিয়ে আসছো? কি বলো? মানে তুমি মনে হয় আইসক্রিম ফ্যাক্টরি খুব পছন্দ করছো, যে তোমার ঢুকতে দেয় নাই, বাট ওইটা আফসোস তোমার আছে দেখে খালি আইসক্রিম দেখতেছো চতুর্দিকে। আমার ছেলে বলতেছে নো মোর আইসক্রিম, কারণ আজকে আমরা চলে আসছি কোথায়? টেডি বিয়ার ফ্যাক্টরিতে। যারা টেডি বিয়ার পছন্দ করেন তাদের জন্য আসলে হ্যাঁ, স্পেশালি ফর দ্য কিড, কারণ আমার বেবি অনেক বেশি এক্সাইটেড, আর আমার কাছেও এক্সাইটেড মনে হচ্ছে, কারণ আমি কখনো দেখি নাই যে টেডি বিয়ার ফ্যাক্টরি আসলে কেমন হয়। সো চলেন আমার সাথে আপনারাও ভিজিট করেন, দেখি কেমন লাগে। সো লেটস গো। চলো সাফনের বাবা, দাঁড়াই আসো কেন? সাফনকে নিয়ে যাও, আমার হেল্পার। আমার ছেলে অনেক বেশি এক্সাইটেড।
Not sleeping well, and I know that you're right, but you should know it. You've been gone for way too long now.
সবাই ভিজিট করার জন্য আসছে। আজকের ওয়েদারটা খুবই ভালো, একদম গরম নাই, খুবই সুন্দর। তো দেখি সাফন কি করে। সাফনের বাবা সাফনের ছবি তুলছে, আর আমি সাফনের বাবার ভিডিও করতেছি। আমি কিন্তু নাই। সে হাই, এমনি করে বলো হাই। দাও আমাদের মা ছেলের একটু ভিডিও করে দাও। তুমি করো, ভিডিও করো। ওকে, আসো, কাম হিয়ার। আসো,
If I could lay down beside you, I would. When nothing really matters, that's all I wanna do. I hope that you are safe and that I will see you soon. If I could lay down beside you, I would. If I could lay down beside you, I would. When nothing really matters, that's all I want.
So এখন আমাদেরকে মাস্ক পরতে হবে।
I hope that you are safe and that I will see you soon. If I could lay down beside you, I would. There's not much to do when all I can is thinking about you. Not doing well, don't know where you are, 'cause you're not here. It's been way too long. If I could lay down beside you, I would. When nothing really matters, that's all I wanna do. I hope that you are safe and that I will see you soon. If I could lay down beside you, I would. We talk on the phone every night. Love to hear your voice. Not sleeping well, and I know that you're right, but you should know it. You've been gone for way too long now. If I could lay down beside you, I would. When nothing really matters, that's all I wanna do. gone, I won't forget you. You're all I know, what I need, and that ain't changing. And even if you're gone, I will remember. You're all I know, what I need, and that ain't changing. If I could lay down beside you, I would. When nothing really matters, that's all I wanna do. I hope that you are safe and that I will see you soon. If I could lay down beside you, I would. If I could lay down beside you, I would. When nothing really matters, that's all I wanna do. I hope that you are safe and that I will see you soon. If I could lay down beside you, I would.
সো এই দিক দিয়েই আমরা আসছি। ওয়াও, এখানে রেইনবো টেডি বিয়ার, ইউনিকর্ন টেডি বিয়ার। ওয়াও, hello.
All right, everybody. Well, my name is Addison, and I'm going to be your tour guide today. We are going to start out with everybody taking a button bear. These are for you. These are our button bears, and their favorite thing to eat is a tour button. They each have a little mouth, so if you slide that Vermont teddy bear, it was made in the year 1980 by our founder, John Sortino. And this bear was based off of Groucho Marx, the comedian. He was a huge fan, so we gave him these big glasses and the bushy eyebrows and mustache. But John made these bears, and he made our friend Buddy right here. Buddy's our first jointed bear, and what that means is he can sit and he can wave at you. And he has a very cool party trick where his head goes all the way around like this. So his kids loved Buddy, and so did all of their friends. So he made about 200 of these, put them all in a cart, and brought them on up to Church Street, which is the all-pedestrian street in Burlington, and he sold all of them. So by 1981, he officially started the Vermont Teddy Bear Company. In 85, we moved to a factory that was actually right up the road here in Shelburne, and by 1995, we outgrew that factory, so we moved right here. But those big double doors that you came through, we brought from the original factory. If you take a look at this last case right here, you can see a handful of older bears as well as some of our newer ones. We have this bear, the grand opening bear from 95. This is our limited edition 2021 jointed bunny right there. And my favorite has to be the park ranger in his little hiking boots back there. So just a couple rules before we head on into the factory. Everybody please stay together as a group. No running on the tour route, and please no climbing over any of these bars or reaching over them. We do have some dangerous equipment on the other side. It is a working factory. You are welcome to photograph me, but please do not photograph anybody working in the factory. And most importantly, please laugh at my bear puns, because I'll be really disappointed if you don't. All right, now you go right here. So this is what 14 layers of bear fur looks like. It is very, very heavy. And we have a special table to help out with that. It actually acts like an air. We've got these pieces right here. They kind of look like giant cookie cutters. So these get put directly on the fur there. And then that big steel press at the end releases 3,400 pounds of force, and it cuts straight through all 14 layers of fur. And then we get stacks that kind of look like this, and this right there turns into a leg. And this piece turns into an arm with a little space for the paw pad. And then this one right here, which I think kind of looks like a little fuzzy bear mask, actually goes directly on top of the bear's head like that, and we call it his toupee. So right here are all of the pieces that it takes to make just one teddy bear. But that obviously doesn't look like a bear yet, so we have to take all of those pieces on over to the sewing area right back here. Inside out like this. And we do that so that when you flip it back around the right way, you cannot see any of those stitches or seams. Because otherwise, they might look a little bit like Frankie here. Frankie's our unseemly bear, but he's very, very sweet. And he does a great job showing off our eyeballs. You're seeing the inside of those. And our eyeballs are made with a reverse lock mechanism. So what that means is they're completely child-proof. You cannot rip them off. We also use that same kind of reverse lock mechanism for our bear bones. So these are the bear bones. That's what the inside of a bear looks like. We start out by sewing a jointed piece into the head, leg, or arm. They get put into a hole in the body. A little disc goes over that jointed piece, and then a little washer locks it all down in place so that it can move around and spin, but none of those pieces are going to fall out. But obviously this bear has not had enough Ben and Jerry's today. He's looking very, very thin. So we need to take him over to the stuffing house. Want to each try?
Yeah.
All right. It's always the most fun part.
Yeah.
It's a big red button.
Awesome. Thank you.
Absolutely. It's how fast our stuffing comes out. So our bears are actually stuffed at 100 miles an hour. And you can kind of see back here some of the bigger pipes that we use to stuff the bigger bears.
Awesome.
And something that's very, very special about our stuffing is that it's actually made 100% out of recycled plastic water bottles.
Wow.
So this is all water bottle. It takes about 20 water bottles to fill up one 15-inch bear, and we use over 2.5 million every year.
Wow.
Once that bear is all stuffed up, we sew up his belly using a ladder stitch. They're all hand sewn up the back, and that stitch closes in on itself so you can't see that seam. We poke it out their belly, and then we cut their umbilical cord. These are our eyeballs, which are also very, very special because they come in brown, blue, green, and hazel. So you can choose a bear that has eyes that look like your own. And they say born in Vermont on the inside of them because they are born right here in this factory. We also have a very special bear with bright red eyes. And that is our zombie bear. That's a little bit scary. But he's a very sweet zombie bear. He has a little heart that says, "I give you my heart."
Wow.
Ben and Jerry's was founded right around that same time period, and we like to honor them. So a lot of our bears are actually named after ice cream flavors. Our most classic bear is the honey bear, but we also have licorice, vanilla, buttercream. This is our Holstein bear, and the Holstein is very special. This is our own fur design. It's our own fur pattern. And because of that, there will be no two Holsteins that look alike. All of their spots will be different, just like real cows. All of them look a little bit different. These are our premium fur bears down here. This one is the maple bear. It's Vermont. We need a maple bear, of course. And they have the longer fuzzy fur right there. And this is our patchwork. So if you remember back to that big board that had all the different pieces that we used to cut out the fur, for the patchworks, all of those are randomized. So this is another one that all look a little bit different. All the colors are randomized on these. If your bear gets dirty, it can go right in the washing machine. We have little bear care kits in our bear shop. So you can toss it in there, and we have some Vermont-made 7th generation soap, as well as a little comb for your bear. You could also toss them right in a pillowcase though. However, these are Vermont bears. They do not like the heat, so do not put your bear in the dryer, but they might shrink. Or they might become unbearably hot like this poor guy. So you can see he's a little bit scratchy now. His paw pads are very thin, and they are stuffed with recycled plastic. So in the dryer, that's going to kind of melt and harden. They won't be so soft and squishy anymore. Still very, very cute there, but they are perfectly comfortable just hanging up and air drying by their tushy tags right here, and then they'll be nice and fluffy and good. So they're kind of like collectible items. This is a 2016 Angel Bear. This is the 2020 Snowflake Bear. It's stunning. And this right here is actually a one-of-a-kind bear. The one-of-a-kind bear is special because it gets made and then auctioned off, and all of the proceeds go to the Vermont Make-A-Wish Foundation. And they actually just opened their offices upstairs in our building, so we get to work a lot more closely with them, which is great. But this bear in particular had real pearls, Venetian lace, and was auctioned off for $7,000. So really, really great cause. This bear down here is an example of what our designers are capable of doing. So we have a custom line. If you have a very specific outfit that you want made for a bear, you can email our custom line, talk to one of our designers, and they can come up with something for you. So this is actually made out of a real wedding dress for a 50th anniversary. And there was enough to make one both for the customer and as well to make one to show off kind of what we're able to do. So this train is really, really incredible, so detailed. There's a headpiece, beautiful sleeves, really gorgeous. So it's great when we can do something really special like that and personal for a customer. Champ is our Lake Champlain Lake Monster. He's very, very popular around Vermont. He's also the mascot of our baseball team, the Lake Monsters. So you'll see him at a couple games. What I love about Champ is that if you give him a hug, his neck goes all the way around and hugs you back. These are our Oppo Wildlife line. These are very, very cute. I have this koala. His name is Mozart. We have an elephant. All these guys, super soft and squishy, and they will fit in the same type of t-shirts that a lot of the 15-inch bears will fit in as well. So it's very fun when you can put these guys in outfits. These are some of our bears that care. We have a number of bears where if you buy one, various percentages of proceeds will go to various foundations. This guy right here is a little hero. If you buy a little hero, then we donate another to a first responder. So upon an incident involving a child, like if they were in an ambulance or something, they can be given a bear, cuddle, and kind of calm their nerves. We have our pajama line, and my favorite is the Pajama Llama, who has little llamas on his pajamas. And our buddies, which are very, very cute. They're designed especially for little kids, just to be able to be dragged around. The flamingo is very special because it was actually a suggestion from a kid. We love hearing ideas from kids. They have the most creative minds, so it's really, really great when that can be made a reality. And we have 4 types of sloths in this store. We have the buddy sloth, this guy. We have the cuddle cub sloth, and I can show you the other 2 right over here in our design area. Sloth, and then this guy is going to be released hopefully in September. We just got these prototypes out a couple weeks ago, so we'll be getting this 4-foot sloth or 3-foot sloth and the 3-foot panda, which I'm super excited about as well. So you're one of the first groups that gets to see some of our brand new products that we'll be getting in a few months. We're also going to get the glow-in-the-dark skeleton bear. A jointed elephant right here, so this has the same joints as the bears on its legs and its little head right here. We're going to get this little dinosaur guy. This pig is going to be all pink, like this color down here, and it's got this very cute little curly tail. This right here is our 40th anniversary bear. This year's our 40th anniversary, so we're going to be making a very special bear. It's going to be 20 inches, red, little gold plating on the paw pad. Very, very cute. And I'm also very excited about our octopus. So this is just the prototype, but it's going to have longer tentacles, different colors, but I'm very, very excited about this as well. And if you look up in the back shelf here, we have some famous bears. Third to the end in the white is Marilyn Monroe. And right there. And right over here, we've made it to the bear hospital. So we have a lifetime bear thing because just like humans, bears can also get hurt. Sometimes they go through a bit of a dog tape and it's not the proper material for bear surgery. But not to worry, no matter what happens to your bear, you can bring it back or send it back with our little hospital form on our website. It just has a few basic questions. The patient's name, age, height. Do we have permission to perform emergency surgery? Is your bear allergic to any medication? They come right in here. They might get a little honey IV drip. They might get a cast. And then Dr. Pam, who's our resident bear doctor and sits right here, she fixes up all of our bears, and then we send them back to you good as new for free with a little hospital bracelet that does say their name on it.
Awesome.
I love all of these notes to the bear doctor. My favorite is this dog right over here that says, I regret nothing. So what's great about that lifetime guarantee is that as long as you have either an eyeball or a tushy tag, we can identify it as a Vermont teddy bear and we can repair it for you, or if it is beyond repair, we will replace it. We've had bears who have gone through fires and lawnmowers and all they have left is that eyeball, but we know it's a Vermont teddy bear, so we can replace that for you and give you a new one. Another great thing about that lifetime guarantee, it does not apply to your life. It applies to the bear's life. So you can give that bear away, pass it down generation through generation, no matter who has it, it can always get fixed up or replaced. Does anybody have any questions?
You like it?
I love it.
I love it too. Bye. Thank you so much. ট্যুর শেষ করে আমি এই তো বের হইলাম। আমার ছেলে তো অনেক বেশি পছন্দ করছে, সাফনের বাবারও ভালো লাগছে, আমারও অনেক বেশি ভালো লাগছে। আর হ্যাঁ, আপনারা কিন্তু অবশ্যই জানাবেন আপনাদের কাছে কেমন লাগছে। তো আমি পুরাটাই রাখবো, আমার ভিডিও যত বড়ই হোক না কেন, তারপরেও আমি বড়ই রাখবো। আর আমি সব কিছুই শেয়ার করবো আপনাদের সাথে, ভিতরে কি কি হইলো না হইলো। সো আপনারা অবশ্যই জানাবেন কেমন লাগছে, কমেন্ট সেকশনে জানাবেন, কিন্তু জানাতে ভুলবেন না। সো আপনারা সবাই ভালো থাকবেন, সুস্থ থাকবেন এবং আরবান সোলসের সাথেই থাকবেন আরও নতুন নতুন ভিডিও দেখার জন্য। টিল দেন, আল্লাহ হাফেজ। সাফনের বাবা আল্লাহ হাফেজ বলে দাও।
আল্লাহ হাফেজ।
আমার ছেলে বলছে আল্লাহ হাফেজ। আমি একটা জিনিস দেখাতে ভুলে গেছি, এই যে তুমি যে পয়সা দিয়ে এইটা বানাইলা, এটা কি?
ও টেডি বিয়ার কয়েন।
টেডি বিয়ার কয়েন। আর কত পয়সা দিছিলা?
51 cents.
51 সেন্টস দিয়ে এটা আমরা বানাই দিছি।
2 quarter, 1 penny.
ওকে, সুন্দর না? আর টেডি বিয়ার যেটা কিনছি আমার ছেলে, সেটা একদমই দিচ্ছে না, হাতে ধরে বসে আছে। সো এটা দেখাতে পারলাম না, সরি।